All right, this is an interesting topic. All right, so this video is from Sajam. It's called "The Confusing Middle Ground of Modern Fighting Game Monetization." So
Ooh, you know,
this this
I
this
want
this is
to
gonna be
bring
interesting.
something up about this. I
Yep,
want to bring something up about this before we get into the video.
yep.
I know True knows this. Well, I don't know if she remembers it. I actually, in college, in my third semester, for my literature class, did an essay about fighting game monetization. So
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I
Oh,
did
that's
do
good.
this before, so I might actually have a couple of things.
All right,
Shit.
all right. So let's get started. I'm assuming he's gonna bring up like the history of like it's gonna talk about DLC and then go into like season
Going
passes
to
and
like
then like battle
and then
passes
like
and shit.
microtransactions with like Street
Yeah.
Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat 1 and oh
Ugh.
god, Tekken 8.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, Tekken 8.
All right, so I don't know if he's gonna bring this up, but I think Grand Blue having a battle pass is dog shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
We will
don't.
get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that, but I hate the battle pass in Grand Blue. It's fucking ass. All right, let's do it.
The other topic I wanted to talk about today, it's something
You guys
I
can hear it through Discord, right? The video.
Yeah.
Okay.
bring
Yeah.
up a lot, but this got quote tweeted onto my timeline. I love how fighting games are like, here is a $60 game, right? And from here, you also have to pay for every single DLC character, which is usually like a $20 or $25 season pass for 4 characters or so, and like a stage or 2 or something like that, which will amount to $100+ by the end of the life cycle, not including cosmetics. If you think about a game like Street Fighter 5, right? You buy.
Okay, so before Seichen gets into his, how do you guys feel about this? The game at base is $60, and then like season pass DLC is like an extra like $40 for like a whole
Okay,
season.
so just for fighting games.
Yeah.
This is why this is just a me thing, and of course, not everybody has the ability to, and fuck, even as an adult, I don't. But like, given the chance, if it's a fighting game I'm interested in, that's why whenever it comes out, I'm typically gonna at least get like the deluxe edition, just because it saves like an extra $20.
Right.
Yeah. I agree.
So the way that
This is a personal thing.
Yeah, the way that I look at it now is, if the game is fun enough, I will. Well, here's the thing though, because like I feel like it wouldn't be as bad if fighting games had demos. Because like
Yeah,
you can't really
can actually kinda
experience
agree with
the
that.
fighting game until you buy it, and I feel like that's
Yeah.
I feel like that beginning part of it is why it feels bad. Because like you can buy a fighting game and then like you not like it, and then it's like you just kind of have to sit on that.
Yeah, pretty
that's
much
fair.
money you wasted right there.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Mortal Kombat 11. Like how we played it a single time, and you went, "Damn, I really don't like throws in this game." Which is entirely valid.
Yeah,
Yep.
I didn't like it. It was oof. But
Throws were literally just a guessing game since like the fucking beginning of the goddamn franchise. Those are just a guessing game.
it was like, oh, you got a forward throw or you got a forward throw, backward throw, you got a backward throw.
You
It was like,
get
let me
back
press
throw?
the throw button, damn it.
Hey, just be glad it's not like Tekken or fucking
Oh my god.
not Soul Calibur. Oh yeah, Soul Calibur or fucking Virtual Fighter with that shit. That's a 3-way
Oh, is he gonna do a
guessing game.
Oh, is he gonna do a 1+2 throw?
Yeah.
Oh, is he gonna do a 1 break?
Who's he
He's gonna
one
do
pla-
2 breaks? He's gonna do a...
Yeah.
Oh god. Like
Fucking
Do I-
fucking
hey,
throws,
listen.
dude.
Then
Do
there's
I have
like
to
specific
duck
shit
to
where it's
make sure
like,
he
oh,
doesn't-
is it down forward?
Oh
There's
my
this-
god.
I would need to find it. True. I would need to find it. There's this really shitty meme I made way back when, like right before Tekken 8 came out, where it was against a king, and it was, what is bro pressing? Whatever button you think it is, it ain't that. Trust. Bro will not take this throw.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh, you
real
think this is
shit
a 2
ever.
break? Nope.
Let me find it. Hold up. Let me get it. Before we continue the video, let me get the fucking meme.
But like
Because usually in Tekken, like there's like the breaks are usually designed by what arm is reaching out to grab you. King says,
Ew.
"Yeah, I'm just gonna break the rule."
that sounds so
Yeah.
like it sounds cool, but like in practice that shit sounds like so ass.
Yeah, it's something
Alright,
that you have
hold
to
up.
actually
Sure.
Yeah,
lab out.
King has a giant swing
Look at
throw that you have to press
pull this
1
shit
to
up
break,
on
and he
stream.
has another throw you have
Okay.
to press 2 to break.
Here's my shitty ass meme. I sent it to Mementos that I made right before Tekken 8 came out.
Oh yeah, if King's running towards you and he hits you with the throw, press 1+2 because you know what throw that is.
That shit sounds so ham.
I said it, true.
All right, let me put this on stream. Also, Ram said he hates the $60 and then the DLC. I think like I still think like games not having demos is like one of the biggest reasons why it feels bad. Alright, so here's the meme Eldo sent me. Here it is.
Does he know?
Does he know? Bro is gonna throw. Will he tech it? Whatever button you're gonna press, it ain't that.
I made that right before Tekken 8 came out on my phone's shitty ass gallery editor thingy.
I gotta see this. Hold up, wait.
Is to show us that you guys have been enjoying what we
King looks so happy.
please make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to this channel,
Fuck King.
Fuck King.
Alright, back to the video. Back to the video.
Alright.
My fault. For
No,
that.
you're good.
I
No,
just wanted to share that.
yeah.
Street Fighter 5 for $60, and then they did 5 seasons. But I believe the first 4 were full, and then like the 5th one was like part like. A
Also,
few
side note,
characters,
I'm not gonna
From my
pause it,
memory.
but
And I
games
think each
are
one was, like,
$70 now.
$25. That's basically the
Yeah.
model
Yeah.
that fighting games have now. Full price game into multi-season passes, which is hilarious because this response, fighting games being live service games are the worst thing of all time. And then the follow-up being, ain't that the truth? It's the opposite, actually, right? It's not really like what live service games are like. Live service games generally are free, a lot of them anyway, right? You think about Street Fighter, it's a competitive game and gets...
Okay. Damn. There's just so much I want to say about that. Okay, so would you guys consider arcade games to be a live service?
Yes.
With the way fighting games are currently doing microtransactions and monetization and all that, they are stealing a lot from live service.
Mm-hmm.
And I would to an extent consider them live service, depending on the ones we're talking about. Like Street Fighter 6, I would consider a live service game. Given what SF6 does, you know, with the battle pass and all of its microtransactions and shit, I'd kind of consider it live service.
I mean, in my opinion, I don't know if you guys agree with this. I think live service just means a game that has development post-launch. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. If they're developing something, even if it's free, it's considered live service to me.
That's fair. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta call my mother back.
Okay.
Say hi to Mama Dash for me. Fuck. I get what you mean, though. Too.
I mean,
Yeah,
technically
I get it.
speaking, with older fighting games, usually they have like title updates.
Mm-hmm. And like they make their money back by you retrying the game over and over. So it's like you're
Yeah.
not paying. You're technically not paying for the game, but you're paying to access the game. Which is funny because ain't it funny because I know it's a little bit off topic, but Nintendo is basically doing that. It's like you don't own Mario
Yeah, man,
Kart.
post the line.
We're giving you an access key
here's the
to
funny
Mario
part.
Kart.
The funny part is, true, that's not a Nintendo thing. That's just a gaming thing. Owning a digital game is just you own the permission to own it. You
Yeah.
don't actually own it.
It comes full circle. Ram said that they are if they have plans to keep adding things after release. Yeah. It's like I don't think the price tag of it all matters. It's just are they willing to add more stuff afterwards? Is where live service comes.
Updated and has seasonal passes, whatever. Like Marvel Rivals is free. You get the new characters and new costumes and like all that stuff. Like everything comes out. It's all free. Overwatch is free now, isn't it? Apex Legends and Valorant and Dota
Yeah, I paid money for
and
Overwatch.
League of
Bitch, and I got
Legends. All
nothing
these
out of
games,
it.
right? Like there's like a ton of them, right? That are free to play. So many of the popular games that are in this exact wheelhouse of competitive online video game. It is by far the most expensive one. Like I played League of Legends. What a season is it now?
I will say
Like
this:
15 or
fighting games
something?
aren't
so
free.
sorry.
Like the games,
Like,
the
why
games
don't
that
we
he
see-
brought up are like not fighting games, and they're free. Like fighting games in general just aren't free. So
That's what KO, because it was a free fighting game, and it's still going to be free.
yeah.
Bro,
Also-
you can't kill the
unfortunately-
character.
Also, Aiko, your fighting stick is hella loud.
Oh,
Yeah.
my fault.
No, you're good.
Unfortunately, based off the fact that it looks like, hopefully I'm wrong, based off the fact it looks like 2x KO might not have a good run.
I hope it does well,
Looks like we're
honestly.
gonna have a lower chance at free fighting games or just free versions of fighting games like Granblue did.
I
And,
really
like,
hope
Dead or
it does
Alive.
well. Like even after like it's probably gonna have a rocky launch, but I hope it does well in the long run. That way, developers are more enticed to make free fighting games,
Same.
because that can open up a brand new branch of like players that like the genre, but just like don't play it because of it being expensive.
Exactly.
All right, let's keep going.
Season it is, but I played League of Legends like 2 days ago or something, and there's new updates to everything and new stuff and all this new content and new items and whatever, and like I didn't buy any of that. So fighting games are like the most expensive version of this model, and they really are not even like live service games for real. They're like kind of halfway there. I don't know how else to describe it, right? Like Street Fighter, it like LARPs as a live service game almost. Like it's full price and it has like the season passes, but it does have like some monthly battle passes and other content and stuff, but it's not really like a live service game. But it is interesting because the reason this ended up on my timeline, what somebody quoted and said, yeah, honestly, I prefer this over how it was.
I was gonna say
before,
something,
because
but
if you
I've already
guys
paused
didn't
it
know,
enough.
when
I'm
you
gonna
bought
let him
Street
keep
Fighter
talking for a
4,
little bit.
You had the vanilla version of Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, I have
right?
a take
This is
on
the
that Street
box,
Fighter.
and you bought Street Fighter 4
statement.
vanilla. Cool. Then like a year later, it was like 2010 or whatever, they sold you a new box. They were like, all right, cool, you bought this game, neat, we have like 5 more characters or however many it was, and you bought this box, you bought Super. So now I'm like, okay, I paid for another new game. And then there was this box, Arcade Edition. This is AE, right? And Arcade Edition had an update called AE 2012, which you could get. And then there was the last one, which you purchased, which this is the final version of the game that had all the updates and it had version select in it, which was very cool, which was Ultra. So before, you were like buying new versions each time, and it's not like, oh, well, the game upgraded from vanilla to super, I can just play the upgrade and not get the characters by playing for free, right? Which is how like modern games are. And it's not like that. You like buy this game, and then if you want super, like you need to buy super, and if you want to play AE, you gotta like upgrade and buy AE, and if you want to play Ultra, you know what I mean? So that was kind of like how it was before. Now is better.
Okay, on the surface, I feel like that model is way worse than what we currently have.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
And thank God, I think the last major fighting game, somebody can correct me on this, to do it was Street Fighter 4.
yeah,
I think.
I mean, Granblue is
Because,
kind of
like,
like
at
that
least with Street
weird
Fighter
middle ground where it's like
5
a sequel, but like not a sequel. I don't know. I feel like most people would consider it an upgrade just because how similar it is to the first game. But like it
I wouldn't
technically,
know because I haven't played the first like that.
it technically counts as a sequel. Like on a technical matter, it Rising is a sequel to the original Versus game. I think is how it would technically work out. But like overall, it looks like just an upgrade to me. I didn't play the first game for that long.
Since we already have a pause for a second, I just want to bring up that Street Fighter take.
Yeah,
Holy ass, I'm not gonna lie. Saying, oh, it's kind of like, I don't know, man. Battle passes, $20 fucking skins, bro. DLC characters and stages. I don't know, bro. I don't think that's kind of live service.
yeah. And like they keep pushing the custom CAC stuff. So
Yeah. And the only reason, like,
that was
no,
gonna,
I'll get on Tekken later. I have opinions about Tekken 8s.
well, we'll see if he brings up Tekken. Ram,
yeah, if
Ram
he brings
said
up
that,
Tekken, I'll bring it up.
yeah, Ram said that we have a few free ones, but it didn't last long to keep retention. Like
Like multiverses.
Fuck, what is he said mid versus, but I can't remember what multiverses. There it is.
Yeah, I literally just said it. Multiverses. Brawlhalla, like, I don't know how many people still play it, but I know it's still around.
I think it like keeps its core player base. I think that's how it's surviving. I don't think it's gaining new people. I think it's just sticking to its core people. I mean, we played Brawlhalla for a good amount of time, didn't we? It was like back in like 2019. It was like 2019.
We played it for like 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
We would hop on like
That shit
twice
was
a week
mad fun.
and run shit.
I played the fucking
was mad
cowgirl. That shit was mad funny.
Man, I'll just say I do miss Beta Multiverses. That shit was really fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Beta Multiverses was fun. We played it a lot.
Yeah, Beta Multiverses was so fun, and then I think you only streamed official Multiverses once, maybe twice.
I streamed it the day the full release came out. Cause that's when we
Yeah,
all
and
and we never played it again.
did you? Yeah, damn.
Yeah, we never played
The
it
fall off of
after
Multiverses
yeah.
gotta be studied.
Yeah.
And it sucks because like the later updates were actually like pretty solid, but WB already like gave up on the devs.
Yeah. It was just a bad I think what you could do at base was just too low value for you to keep playing.
I don't know if he's gonna go into it in this video or not, but I do think like Multiverses is
Wait, did Aiko leave?
yeah, I go left.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do think Multiverses is like the way to not do a free to play fighting game.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Without a
Because
doubt.
I think like locking it behind, I don't know if he's gonna talk about it, I'm just gonna add a little bit to it. Locking, you know, all like almost the whole roster pretty much. And you had to either pay like 10 to 20 bucks a character or just absolutely grind. And somebody did the math, it was like you'd have to grind for 50 hours to get a brand new character when they come out.
Yeah, no.
Like
No.
it was literally the way to not do a free to play fighting game.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm hoping 2X KO does good and it doesn't do that, oh, you have to, you know, buy every character shit. At least with Brawlhalla, I can give Brawlhalla some defense. Because, you know, it also does that you have to unlock every character. At least with Brawlhalla, it's like 20 bucks to buy that little pass that unlocks every current and, like, upcoming character.
Yeah. But I also think
Holy rollout.
that could work, but like 50 hours, you have to cut it at least to like 15. Like I think like 15 hours of grinding is not terrible. Cause like realistically, people are like playing like what, like maybe 2, maybe 3 hours a day. So that's like what, like a couple days of grinding. But 50 hours,
Almost a week.
Yeah, 50 hours. That's like what, like over like 2 months of grinding if you're only playing like a couple hours a day.
That was just to get a new character on like their release.
Yeah, like that's insane. All right, let's keep going.
If you purchased Street Fighter 6 when it came out, you can boot it up right now, and it's about to be on season 3 and release its first season 3 character, and just play the game against people who have bought 3 seasons of content, spent another $60, like the cost of the game on 3 seasons of content. You can just play against those players and it doesn't matter. You can just buy a single character or like a single pass or whatever you want, but it's definitely pretty expensive. It's a pretty costly thing.
That is a good point. You can just pay for the characters that you want. You don't have to buy the season pass.
You can buy and there's a
Yeah,
bundle that you
the
can
only
get
reason
for
it's kind of like
$60.
almost
you can get season 1.
you have to buy a season pass is if, you know, you kind of play the game like that and you got to lab against the character. I think
Once
something
again,
fighting games should really do is you can lab against them in training mode. You don't got to buy them.
yes.
I really think that should be a thing.
Yeah, I agree.
The fact it's not a thing is kind of insane.
Even if I would accept, even if you can't play them in training mode, at least like give you like, if you have like, you can buy like a character token and you can play them online for like 3 hours.
Yeah, like what SF6 does.
Yeah, like you could just like, you can't go into training mode with them. You could just play them online, and like you can just go into a lobby with like your friends and like play them for 3 hours. And if you like the character, then you can buy them.
What Mortal Kombat has done since Mortal Kombat 11, or I think they might have done it since Injustice 2, I'm not sure, is the little towers they put up. Usually when a character comes out, which obviously it's not playing online, but it's still like you get to play them a little bit. They put up a tower you can play through, which is like an arcade ladder, where you get to play as them for free for like a week or so.
That's another good idea.
And season 2 right now, but a la carte, The year 2 character pass is $29.99. I assume the year 3 character pass will be $29.99. So that's $150 for the first 3 seasons of the game. And that's to add an additional 12 characters. It is expensive. Real live service games, like for real live service games, to like keep up with content generally, besides like things like card games maybe or something, none of them cost money really.
Don't
Like
get
you
me
can just
started on
unlock
card
the new
games.
content as it comes out and it doesn't cost you anything. And the only thing you really need to buy are like cosmetics, right? Otherwise you can just like keep up with the release cadence for the most part by just playing them.
That's
The ones I
true.
play, right?
Now
Yeah,
that
I don't play a
depends.
lot of
I
gacha
will
games.
actually
Gachas
kind of
are
get on
meant
that
to-
point. That depends what said game is. If it's
Yeah.
an MMO, that is not at all valid. If it's like something like Fortnite, then yeah, that's valid.
Yeah, I feel like because the only game that I can think of where like it's not purely cosmetic is like Destiny, because like you can like buy
even
guns in
that's an
Destiny,
MMO.
right?
No, you buy expansions.
Okay, so
You can't outright buy guns.
oh, okay. I remember there was something about like you being able to buy like a meta gun or some shit at some point. Maybe I was
Okay,
wrong.
well, technically, like, there's pre-order bonuses for like expansions to get them early, and
Mhm.
there's like weapon packs you can buy. Like, there will be a DLC that
Oh.
purely adds in a couple weapons,
Mhm.
but you still need to grind for them. You don't outright get the weapon. You
Gotcha.
still need to grind for them.
Okay.
The only instance where it's like you get them for free is like if you pre-order an expansion or buy like the deluxe edition of an expansion. Here you go. Here's Gallowhorn for free. You don't got to grind for it.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't even lock that behind that because you can still usually get them as long as you get it.
Right. Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But on that point, like for some like Fortnite or like Apex or COD, yeah. But like for some like Final Fantasy 14, Destiny 2, fucking shit like that's not valid. Nah.
Yeah. It depends on what genre we're talking about.
Because those are more than absolutely life service.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for making it this far into the video. Just gonna take a quick break to do some shoutouts. First, shoutouts to my friends' channels. Please consider checking them out as they provide a variety of content, so at least one of them will have something that you'll enjoy. Second, if you live near the York, PA area, please head down to Ready Up Gaming Lounge. It's a place where gamers from every genre can come together and play in a comfortable and chill environment. They are open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day and hold dedicated events every week. For my channel's interest, they run Fighting Fridays, where for $5.30, you can play a multitude of fighting games with various players. They have big games like Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but they also have niche games like Dragon Ball FighterZ, Guilty Gear Strive, Rivals of Ether 2, and more. Finally, shout out to all my supporters on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You guys really make doing content fun and worth pursuing. Alright, back to the video.
To make you spend money on them though, so they're like the opposite of these games. This is part of why 2XKO I think will be really interesting for the market. That shit is gonna cost $0, which is a pretty big investment. I'm sure all of you, like a lot of you, right? There's a game out right now called Peak. And Peak is what you in the chat would call friend slop, right? Or streamer slop, like games where
I've
you and
actually
your
thought
friends
about
wanna
actually
try it, and
streaming
it's
that
like,
game.
oh, that looks really fun. We should play this
I
game,
wanna
guys.
play it
Like,
so
why don't we
bad.
all play this
I don't
game
know who I
together?
would play it
It's
with though.
$7.99. All of
Pretty
you have
and
tried to
Ico
tell
have
your
it.
friend, yo, we should play this new game. It looks really fun. It's called Lethal.
Wait, you have a Steam account?
I said I want it,
Oh.
but I mean I do have a Steam account, but I don't have something to play it on.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting it, but I was like, who the fuck would I play this game with? Like, I think
Pretty
like,
and Ico have
Pretty
it.
and yeah. That could be
And
a fun.
Thunder,
That could be,
probably.
dude. Wait.
There
We
was this one time where I got off. So one of the best things I've ever had in the Discord VC ever was I got off of a shitty day at work and I got in VC with Ico, Thunder, and Pretty, and they're all playing Lethal Company. And Thunder shared his screen so I could watch and listen to them play Lethal Company. Oh my fucking god, it was the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, Pretty
There
told
was
me
one
to get the
point
game.
where,
I still need to buy it.
There was one point where Thunder and Ico both went into the building, and like the alien or the monster or whatever was right at the door, and Thunder instantly walked out of the room, and he went on the pretty well on the walkie-talkie. Yo, you good? Why'd you leave? I'm not going back in there. And there is another point where Aiko was trying to speedrun it, and Thunder's the guy in the chair this time, so he's watching, he's talking to him. Aiko doesn't have a radio, so they're like, okay, we're just gonna watch Pretty instead because we can actually talk to him. All right, let me check on Aiko. Aiko was fucking dead, and he goes, I don't see the move for Aiko, and I say, bro, Aiko's fucking dead. And we started laughing so
Oh
bad.
god. Dude.
The way they played it was they all muted it in VC, but Thunderson 2 was streaming because I couldn't hear him on his own stream. But they all left me unmuted in Discord so they could hear my commentary.
Dude, I
That shit
gotta
was so funny.
I gotta get those games. It'd be so funny.
I need them to come to console, bro.
They gotta have crossplay too, though.
Please. On God,
Can't get
I need to make food.
I could
Yo, I
play
might
games
make a
with you
shrivel
anymore.
sandwich. Not gonna lie.
Aiko, I like Aiko is like selectively like ready for shit.
I might make me a shrivel sandwich.
Like I don't know how to explain it. He's like, bro is like me. Like I'm very selective when I'm ready to play games.
That's fair.
I can't just hop into like a VC and be like, "Hey guys, you want to play some games?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm tired after work. I don't want to do
On
shit,
God.
bro. Like, I'm
On God,
tired."
half the
dude.
time I be in VC. Like, so this is completely unrelated from the video.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
on Discord
kind of just
VCs
yapping.
almost any day. I'm like not at work or when I get off work, I'm in a Discord VC because hell, loneliness problems. I'm not gonna lie, I can't stand being alone. And on God, like 80% of the time I'm in VCs, we're just talking dumb shit. Like we're not even playing games. It's crazy. We all met through games, and yet we be in calls together, and we barely be playing games. Dude, the realization me and Chris had the other day when we were talking about like work and shit, it was like, bro, we met on Genoverse and would talk about power scaling. Now we're talking about bills.
Oh god! Oh no!
I'm so broke because of my fucking bills.
No!
I'm so broke because of them, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm talking with my best friend of like almost 10 years. We used to just sit around and say which Super Saiyan was the coolest. Now we're talking about being broke because of our bills.
Fucking
Goddamn.
Christ! No!
Bro, being an adult sucks. Would
Dude,
recommend
like,
though.
Fuck!
Would recommend though.
I
Kinda funny, though.
just realized that realization too. Oh my god!
Yeah. Yeah.
What the
If
fuck?
you weren't streaming, I'd be bitching about my bills right now. Alright, let's shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Microtransactions.
Also,
microtransactions.
Rev said Aiko is scared of lethal and shit.
damn.
Microtransactions.
Yeah, let's go back to microtransactions.
we
Let's get
should
back on topic.
Yeah.
And Among Us, or we
Yeah,
should play whatever. And that shit is like
bro.
$9, and your friend's like, Psh, I ain't playing that shit. $9? I'm not spending money on a game, bro. Repo's $15. I'm not gonna get that. I'll play Horse Slop. It's free. Your friend won't buy Peak.
This is a
for
fucking horse
$8.
game again.
But your friend will boot up Valorant and buy an $80 bundle because the new skin shoots fire out of it. Why is it like that? I don't know, but like, you know,
I will say
this is
Valorant
the
players have a problem with
power
microtransactions.
of having free to play, and it's the power.
Wait,
of
what'd you say?
Valorant players are the problem with microtransactions.
Not true.
I
True.
think 2XK
Because
will
those
have over a lot of
bundles-
people.
he's
The
not
game's free.
lying,
You
those
can get
bundles are
anybody to
fucking
try
80
it,
bucks,
and you can
bro.
play with
Yeah.
people
They're 70, 80
cooperatively.
bucks.
But do fighting game fans like that? Free to play game that only has cosmetics, and the cosmetics come out constantly versus the model we have now. I'm curious to see how fighting game fans take it. Are fighting game fans gonna try 2XKO and then be like, dude, this skin is $40? Like they're trying to sell me a
I don't think it would
$40
work.
skin.
I don't think it would work.
These guys
That
are
specific
clowns,
model, I
right?
don't think it would
When
work.
they're playing the game for free. It's going to be so interesting to see fighting game players tangle with the difference. I play all kinds of games. You guys know I play lots of
Like, I don't think fighting game players would actually go out of their way to buy skins that are like above like $10. Like, I don't think that would happen. Well, you can buy them in a pack. You don't buy them individually.
Which is fair. But I know damn well not every Street Fighter player buys them in a pack.
Yeah. But like the people that I know play
That's
Street
fire.
Fighter, they just buy like the one skin for the character they play, and that's it.
Which is like a $20 skin, usually
Cammy.
15, $20.
Yeah.
Then which is expensive.
So it's like you either commit to like the one skin or you just buy the whole pack. Like there's just no in between.
Exactly.
So I don't think the everything is free but cosmetics could work for a fighting game. I don't think it will work. Cause like eventually people I think the value that you get from a skin is nowhere near as high as getting a full character. Like I feel like fighting game players will they would rather pay like $25 for a character than like pay like $15 for a skin. Like they would rather buy the character.
No, I get your example, True. I get your example.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to ask you a very important question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who the fuck is paying $25 for a single character?
Okay, I'm just saying.
I
I'm
know,
saying as an
I know.
example, like people are more willing
It's
to
just
buy.
funny.
Yeah, people are more willing to
It's
buy
just-
a character than a skin.
$25. I'm like, bro, that's as much as like season pass is like 2
I
years
know.
ago.
I know.
I mean, with inflation, yeah, that might happen. But
Yeah, with inflation, yeah. But yeah,
I think the
non-fighting game
day
stuff. I
fighting
see
game
that kind of stuff.
characters
It's
would
everywhere.
normally
There's so
become
many
like
expensive
$10
cosmetics
is the day I
available for
drop
so
fighting
many
games.
different games.
Yeah,
Fighting game players who like
it
don't
would be
dabble
so
with other
scuffed.
things or like see it for the first time in a fighting game is gonna be really fun. Yeah, I mean League of Legends is $500 Ari skin as we speak. What's that guy's name? Nade Shot is popping open cases in CS:GO to try to get a fancy knife. Spending tens of thousands of dollars trying to buy an expensive knife, and that shit is blatant gambling. You know, it's up to you how you want to engage.
Okay,
with
that's
that
gambling.
kind of
That's
stuff.
not
Like,
the same thing
obviously
as
for me, there's
microtransactions.
Let's go
financial interest
gambling!
and no
Aw,
point, and
dang
it
it.
doesn't matter to me at all.
dang it.
In games I like, I'm happy to buy cosmetics, but yeah, there's definitely levels to it. And when 2XKO comes out, the legendary skin's $50 or whatever. It's going to be so fascinating to see people tangle with it, especially because they have no effect on gameplay, right? They're just purely cosmetic.
Yeah.
But the idea of spending that much on a skin, people are going to freak out. Because, I mean, if you're a Street Fighter player and you own Season 1 and Season 2, you have spent $120 on the game. So if you are playing 2XKO for $0 and you bought a $50 skin, you are still in for less than a Street Fighter player because they don't even own the game yet, which is wild to think about. The monetization differences are...
I will say this, at least for the season pass specifically, if you're buying the season pass, you're putting that money forward rather than like you buying that specific thing at the time.
Yeah.
So like I feel like the season pass specifically, comparing it to like microtransactions, I don't think it's a fair comparison because like you're paying for future like stuff, right?
I think on like his little topic of 2XKO, like, you know, like how there might be, you know, hella expensive skins because that's how League is.
Yeah.
And, you know, if they do that, it's dead ass going to kill the game.
Yeah.
Because, like, not to shit on League players, I don't have any League players in the chat, but, you know, League players are kind of used to that. Fighting game players are like, what the fuck? Why is this one skin cost almost as much as Street Fighter 6?
Exactly. Like it
my
would not look good to a casual audience. It just wouldn't look good.
Absolutely not.
Ram said, bringing it back to mid versus, had niggas spending stupid money on the game for skins. People are dumb and will spend money on any cosmetics. Well, I mean, the problem with that is that mid versus didn't make money.
Yeah. Nobody bought the skins.
Yeah, nobody really bought anything from mid versus because the game at its foundation wasn't good. Well, I wouldn't say at its foundation because the beta was good, but like they fucked it up. I mean, yeah, people bought people bought skins, but it wasn't enough to keep the game alive.
More people. To go back on your point, Drew,
the
about
game
people
itself wasn't what people wanted, but also just wasn't good.
To go back on your point, Drew, on people would rather pay for characters and skins. Most of what people paid for in multiverses were characters.
Yeah, because you had to grind so much, and people didn't want to grind, so they just paid for for the characters.
Right. Anyways, we're
Yeah.
never gonna get through these videos.
Wow.
Yeah,
And,
we
like,
still
it's
got-
not
we
to
still
say
got-
one
we're
is
only, like, halfway
better
through.
or worse than the other, you know. Like, I think a lot of people prefer just buying a box game and then getting stuff for forever. I buy this, I own this, I buy season passes, I own this, I'm done. There's no like rotating FOMO shop thing, or like
I
I don't have
agree.
to worry about whatever the issues that you have with free-to-play games are, you know. It's just so fascinating. Yeah, I mean, the pace that Capcom puts out content cannot support a free-to-play game. To have a free-to-play game, you need to constantly have new battle passes filled with stuff that people care about to make them want to buy it, and then new skins, and then new content to keep people relogging into the game and then wanting to play the game often, right? Because like they have high player retention, but they don't have the content cadence to support. It feels weird. Like, it definitely feels like Street Fighter 5 tried this and then Street Fighter 6 tried this. It's like halfway between a free-to-play game and a box game, but they like charge you full price for everything. Yeah, I don't think Street Fighter 6 is a bad purchase either. I think like the other games charging the same price becomes the more questionable thing rather than Street Fighter's price. Street Fighter being $60, they release a game that's got a lot of stuff, right? I think that for most fighting games, $60 is unless you're like a fan, people like us who are, if you're in this chat, this probably applies to you. People who will legitimately spend thousands of hours playing the game. Like that kind of person, you know, $60 is like a pretty easy justification.
I feel like $60 for a fighting game is good if there's a demo alongside it. Now, to be fair, I bought plenty of fighting games that were $60 and didn't have demos, but that's because I don't have a choice. But I also knew people that also played it, so I was able to base my opinion on that. But like, if I was like a brand new to the genre, and like somebody from the FGC just sat me down and say, "All right, these are all the games that are available. You have to buy one of these." I wouldn't even know where to start because like, since most fighting games don't have demos, you can't experience it at a base level, and so like you can't really put any trust in your investment. You're literally just guessing on whether or not you're gonna like the game, and if you don't like the game, you wasted $60 and most likely can't get a refund. So it's like, and then it makes you hate fighting games in general because all fighting games are like this. So it's like it deters you from playing any other fighting games because you don't even know what you're getting is good.
Yeah, you got duck with
I think demos need to be I think demos for most games should be mandatory. Period. It should be a mandatory feature. Hey, also Ram said,
So
obviously it wasn't enough to keep the game alive, but you are saying people will buy cosmetics no matter what. But I would still counter that, but I would still counter that with the game has to be good. Like, yeah, people will buy cosmetics. Like, it won't make it will make money per se, but like, if we're talking about whether a game is successful, is like no. Like, you guys remember the Avengers game?
Oh god.
It was made to make money by selling cosmetics. They did the same thing that fighting games do, where they dropped the game. It was a base price, had a full campaign with multiple characters to play, and then they were like, all right, we're going to release skins and stuff like that and content. And nobody bought it, and it died.
Damn, that fast.
So, like, I don't know. It's true that somebody will buy it, but like, you're adding another factor to what I'm saying. I'm not
It did
saying
not
buy
help.
equals success. Oh, okay. But I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, that's any product ever, right? I can't really think of a single product in the mainstream, like, online space where like literally zero people bought it. Somebody's gonna buy something, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't make it, you know, it doesn't like, how should I word this? Like, everybody's gonna buy something, right? Even if, like, what if I just like made like a fucking fan out of like wood chips and fucking toothpaste and shit like that? Like, somebody would buy it just because it's fucking
Yo, I'd
stupid.
buy it.
Like, somebody would buy it just because how dumb it is and like keep it as a collector's item or some shit. Like, somebody will buy it. Like, cause some people are just, they're just like that. People are, yeah, like you said, people are
Yo,
dumb.
you should get Ram in here. You should get Ram in here.
I don't know where he is. Well, I don't know if he's like at work or anything, but he's just in chat.
Ram is currently fucking my mother.
Hey,
Hey, yo.
excuse me?
Bro. Clip that. Yo, clip that.
I said what I said.
You said what you said, and you said what you
Ram
meant.
is currently
Yeah.
currently fucking my mother.
Damn. But nah, Ram, I kind of agree, but I don't agree. I see what you're saying, but I still think the game has to be good at some foundational level. All right, we're like a minute from ending, so we're just gonna play through the rest and then do final thoughts.
Important. It's like such an easy sell. I'm telling you, this look at this game right here. This Peak game, $7.99, and this is guaranteed some friend group as we speak in the Discord right now. Somebody's like, "Yo, you trying to play Peak?" And somebody's like, "Nah, I don't want to buy it, man. I'm cool. Like, I don't want to pay for it." There's someone right now. So if that's happening with this, where do you think they stand on like $60 games, right? It's happening to somebody in the chat room right now. Wait, somebody in the chat room right now. If your friends have tried to get you to play a game with them and you've been like, "Nah, I'm cool. I don't want to buy it," and it's been under $20, post caught. I mean, point taken now.
I've done that.
Is $0.
I've done that.
Have pretty big impact. That is
Dude,
hard
no,
to
this reminds me
underestimate,
how
you can download
the
that shit
summer
and be like, this
Steam
is
sale was going on, and Slime Rancher was like $5, and Thunder was like, I don't know if I want to buy it, and I'm like, dude, it's $5 fucking bucks.
Yeah, Ram, you can join us if you want.
He's like-
well, like if
he's
we
like,
need to
"Eh,
talk,
but I don't know
I'll
if I
pause the
wanna-
video and stuff. It's
I
fine.
don't know. I might try the demo, and then I literally got on my computer and got on my Steam account and gifted him the fucking game.
Bro.
I'm like, he's like, bro, you shouldn't have gifted me. I'm like, bro, it is $5.
It was $5, dude.
I mean, if I buy a game that's $5 and I don't like it, I don't feel like I wasted money. But with $60,
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Besides Slime Rancher's Peak, unironically true, I think it'd be a fire stream game.
I could take a look at it. Yo, what's up, Ram?
Not much.
It's good, Ram.
So I hope you don't know.
So how's fucking my mom going?
Oh my god. Why are you like this?
I don't know.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Type shit.
Christ.
Gotta adjust some volumes, I guess.
But yeah, since we're at the end of the video, Ram, since you're now in the call, what do you think about monetization in general for fighting games?
It can be done. I have like certain like rules and stipulations to like not piss me off, I guess, when I look at monetization in fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
So number one, on why Tekken gets on my goddamn nerves. Charging full price for legacy characters will always be wild for me.
Okay, but like, is it because it's a legacy character, or do you think they're not different enough to justify it?
A little bit of both, because in the end, like Tekken, they're still going to have their moves. They're just going to have something new to them. Like obviously, Anna has a fucking gun now, so that's just like part of her moveset
Yeah,
now.
like Heihachi had his little like meter he had.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like adding that gun worth Anna being the same price as a brand new character coming into.
Okay, now, yeah. I can see that point, yeah.
And
So,
also,
like,
Tekken is with its cosmetics too. Oh my god, bro.
Bro, I remember when
So,
the
like-
game came out, wasn't there like an unfinished asset in like the battle pass? Like the asset, like it was like something for like a custom character or like lobby
I have no
avatar.
idea.
And it literally didn't have like any like coloring. It was like this, it was like a cube or some shit. Like it didn't have anything on it. It was just a cube. And like
I have no idea.
it was literally unfinished.
But like something Tekken's done with its microtransactions, true, is something Tekken is kind of known for. I'm sure you've seen it. Is like being able to customize the characters and all that, and do a bunch of dumb, goofy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they like Tekken 8 has the best customization, definitely on how you can do the detail and all that. But they locked behind so many of the like older ones from like 7 and all that, all the older options behind like $5 to $20 fucking purchases on battle passes and
Ooh.
cosmetics you just have to buy and dumb shit like that.
Ooh. Okay.
I think it's the stupidest shit.
Alright. Yeah, I think State Jam's done with his
Oh.
point. But what about
And
you,
like
Dash?
ramp
Wait,
right up, you know,
did
like
you
C
say
characters.
anything?
That's like
Dash,
I
for your
never
perspective?
thought about that point for like C characters before. Not gonna lie, I never thought about that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that one either. That's
a
a really
good-ass
good point.
point.
Yeah.
Because I've been playing fighting games since I was 3. I'm about to turn 30, so I've played pretty much all of them. So like watching them change over the years has just been bothering the hell out of me on like a monetization level.
Yeah, I never thought about that one. What about you, Dash?
Tekken was my first fighting game, so you know, means a lot. And it sucks I don't like it anymore, which is like great.
All right.
What was
That's-
saying true?
No, I was gonna say, did you say your piece on it, on the monetization? Or
Oh no.
you're good?
All honesty, I'm just here for the ride.
All right, cool.